powerlifting journey. Try it one more time for a little bit here. I'm not going to stay on too much longer here. I got to get my lady soon. But yeah, someone said that my live was black and loading for some reason. That's weird. Yeah, it's probably the storm that's going through here. Don't have the best internet right now. Maybe, I don't know. You can hear the thunder out in the distance here. Had a nice squat workout. Oh, that's good. Good, Coop. How you doing tonight? I did some squats tonight. First time squatting over 500 in a month and a half. I wasn't planning on going to 5. I went to 505. It's 5 plates, and I have a 55-pound Texas bar, squat bar. I bought it especially to do squats. It's thicker and it's longer, you know. Hey, how you doing, William? So I did 505, first time in a month and a half since I injured my hip in the competition. I wasn't planning on going to 505, but I said, you know what? I feel pretty good. I got a little bit of energy. Let's get this. It's a central nervous system. You want to get used to the heavier weight. I said, let's not play around in the 400s. You know, I could be stuck there for over a month and a half just dicking around there. Yeah, it's a 55-pound, I'll show it to you, Texas squat bar. It was over $400. I'll show you the end of it right here. You can see it. Yeah, you can see it. It's a Texas squat bar. Yep. I love it. It's thick. It's a thick bar, and it's longer. It's a little bit longer. That way I can get, because I'm a pretty wide guy, and I like to take a wide grip when I squat. I can't take that narrow grip, or if I did, I would have ended, years ago, I would have ended up blowing out my elbows especially and got tendonitis. I would have got tendonitis, especially in the elbows and shoulders, if I took that narrow. I can't do it. Can't take that narrow grip, man. Someone just left a message from YouTube saying, nice, now it's time to bench press. I just bench pressed yesterday. I only bench press once or twice a week, you know. For my age, I don't need to do any more than that, you know. Palace, okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? Gibby. Yeah, I only bench once. Usually twice a week is good enough for me, you know. Twice a week. Squat once, twice a week. Welcome, Michael, welcome. Yeah, that's pretty good, Cooper. Yeah, just be patient, be consistent, get your form down first. Get that form down. Don't mess around with quarter squats and all that shit, you know. I used to do that when I was younger. I was your age. I was a little bit older. When I started working out, I was about 19. And I was going to Northeastern University. And I had 3 plates on each side. And I was only going down like, you know, a quarter squat. And some bigger guy took me aside and said, you're a pretty strong kid, you know. You're doing good. Let me give you some advice. Take off some weight and do it right, you know. Go down. You just want to hit parallel, a little bit below parallel. I don't always hit that, and I'm training, but I always do, and I rarely miss on the platform. Last time I did miss, though, my second attempt, I did 505. That was easily done. This is my last time competing a month and a half ago. I did 505 my first attempt. 3 white lights. Second attempt, I must have missed on depth by a little bit with 535 pounds. So then I did it again, 535, and I buried it. You can look at the video. And that's the one I just slightly injured. I call it a stinger, my hip. It wasn't anything serious, you know, where I needed to go to a doctor or anything. But it kept me out of from doing lower body for about 3 or 4 weeks. Yeah, good advice for squats. Be consistent. Mix up your rep schemes. Try to squat once or twice a week. Don't let it go any longer than that, you know. You just have to be consistent, get good enough sleep, rest. It's very important to get enough nutrition. You have to have a good nutrition plan, you know. Eat enough protein. You don't have to write down all your macros and all that shit unless you want to, you know. Just make sure you get enough calories and enough protein. Watch a lot of videos on form. Okay, welcome, Lily Grimmer. Yeah, watch videos on the form. It's a hip hinge exercise, you know what I mean? If you don't know what that is, don't do a good morning squat. Make sure your form, your torso is more upright, like this. You know, look up. Keep that torso upright. Don't bend over when you're. If you're bending over while you're squatting, that shows the weak point you have is your core. You have a weak core if you're bending over and doing a good morning squat. It shows a weak core, and you need to take off some weight and keep that body straight. Keep it up. Keep the chest up and move at the hips, man. Move at the hips and open the knees as you go down. Go down and then open the knees like this. I don't know if you can see it, but you want to open up at the knees, man. Let me see. Let me go back here. Let's see. Yeah, you want to open up at the knees. Don't have the knees cave in like this. Go down. Go down. Keep the torso up and open up the knees. And then just as you think you're far enough down, dip it a little more and come up. Dip it a little more. That's called the dip. Yeah, open up the knees. You don't want caved. They call that caved knees when your knees go in. Yeah. It's very technical. It's out of the three lifts, I'd say it's the most technical. The least is probably the deadlift, and still I have the most problem with the deadlift. That really, but I've done 600 pounds, but I don't have the best form with it sometimes. Yeah. What the problem has been in the last 2 years is the knees have hurt a little bit, you know, on the deadlift. So that makes me use too much back sometimes. It's something I've been working on, you know. The knees feel pretty good though now. I think that little break I took helped me out a little bit more than I thought, you know. I was getting some, those were overuse injuries. For months and months I was squatting in the 500, all the way up to, I did 575 in here one day. Did a 575 squat in here, which is, what is it? It's 5 plates. Yeah, so that's 505. 50 pounds is 555 with a 20, and then 2 10s on each side. 55, 65. Yeah, it was 575 I did in here. So yeah, there's a little bit to learn, you know what I mean? Get it as far back. You can do I don't do a, what do they call it? Where it's too far on the back. I got a mid-range squat. It's not all the way in the back, a low bar, and it's not a high bar. Oh, sorry to hear that, Cooper. Yeah, that's a good bench. It's a good bench. It used to be my favorite. Now the squat, it probably is the squat, because I sucked at it for so long. Then I finally got good at it, you know. It took me years. I was not built. I'm not really like that natural squatter that's built for it. And, oh yeah, another good advice for the squat: make every rep look the same, whether it's 135 or 500 pounds. Try to make every rep the same. I see guys in commercial gyms, and they look good with 135. 225, it looks okay, getting a little high. Then they throw 3 plates on each side and they're doing a quarter squat. And then instead of working on the form and getting depth, they throw 4 plates on each side and it becomes an eighth of a squat. You know, don't be one of those guys if you're out there, you know. Yeah, they call that the quarter squat gang. There's a bunch of them at commercial gyms. You'll find them. It's very rare you're going to find someone that knows how to squat in any of these commercial gyms other than a powerlifting gym. Very rare. Whoops. Well, it's been a good live stream. It killed some. I have to kill some time here. I got to go pick up my lady in a little while. Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry. I think I'm going to call it a night here, guys. Well, you have a good night, everybody. God bless. And I'll try to do a live tomorrow or the next day. I got to train. I think deadlifts or shoulders. I think I might do shoulders tomorrow. Some shoulder press and then deadlifts the next go around. But everybody have a great night.